Well, it's sort of becoming a second home, taken over from the DW quite recently. As you can see, we're at JMO Sports Park on Tuesday evening, nice and dry, for what will be Skelmersdale United 16s against Litherland Remyca, but we might catch a seniors training beforehand. So, week starts with Skelmersdale 16s against Litherland. Statistics 2-4-3 overall, 2-2-4 for Skem. It is an other game because it's a 16s friendly. 3rd 16s overall, 20th other overall, 21st football in 2019, and 63rd attendance in 2019 itself. So far, so good. Skem 1, Litherland 0. Well, that'll do nicely. Skelmersdale United 16s 2, Litherland Remyca 16s 0. So far, so good this week. So, another 16s game in the books. Not the most packed of weeks this week. Just an away day to St Helens on Friday night if the ticket turns up in time. No Skem, no football, no rugby or anything this weekend. It's sort of an empty weekend. With having the women on a break and the 19s obviously played on Saturday in my absence. It's a nice empty weekend. But then the week after is going to be a bit packed. We'll have Tuesday, we'll have Warrington Town here. Thursday it's Wakefield, Wigan. What could have been with Skem St Helens. And obviously that Saturday would be Wakefield, Skelmersdale. But for this week, so far so good at JMO. So attendances continue with a bit of a surprise one. We're at St Judes for Wigan against Wakefield 16s. Statistics 3-7-3 overall, 3-4-6 for Wigan. Second against Wakefield 16s, who we saw early last year. 14-16s game overall, 5th at St Judes, 170th home win, you never know. 43rd Rugby League in 2019 and 64th attendance in 2019 as a whole. So far so good. Pretty comfortable first half from the Wigan scholarship. Wigan 24, Wakefield 0. So, second half, not as good as the first to be honest. But a win all the same. Wigan 36, Wakefield 16s 20. As we said last night at JMO, anything can happen during the week. Didn't expect this one. Hopefully, if the ticket arrives, we'll be off to St Helens on Friday for first derby ever not televised in Super League. But that's 2 wins in 2 days for my teams. Off to St Helens on Friday. Exactly a year ago, Out and About had a very strange away game. We were after Huddersfield, which would have been pretty easy. A few issues on the train lines meant leaving work in the window, catching 3 trains and then absolutely blitzing it to get to Wigan for the coach. This year it's another away game, except there's still another problem. Wigan coming up with a brand new ticket site a couple of weeks ago. Ordered a ticket well in advance, 10 days before the game, posted out, nothing. I've now got to go to Wigan this morning to pick a ticket up because somewhere out there there's a Derby Day ticket somewhere. Obviously, with no travel, going to St Helens would be easy myself. It's Wigan this morning and then St Helens this afternoon. Well, this time last week we were here for a game. I wouldn't have even predicted being here today. What postage issues have caused it. The usual 2 buses, home to Arrow and Old St Helens bus station. We're in St Helens. Luckily it's not raining, but it's not too warm either. More news later on. Well, it's a rare weekend with no sport, so Friday is the end this week. With it being here at St Helens, it's a bit of a big one stats-wise. 3-7-4 overall, 3-4-7 for Wigan, 28th against St Helens, which equals the record Warrington sent a few weeks ago. First to 30, not a clue, could be Warrington though. 13 wins, 14 losses, which is a record. We could see the first time in the same season a team will lose 15 times to Wigan overall and beat them 15 times. Leeds and Salford with the 15 wins obviously. 2-game losing streak. It's the 13th senior game here at St Helens. I think it might be 20 overall across the board. That is a new record though. First time we've been to any away ground 13 times for the seniors. Could also be an 8th away loss. We've not seen Wigan lose away at any other ground more than 6 times. This is already a record. Could be a 5th win in a row in all competitions. A 98th away trip. Whether we'll hit 100 this year, I don't know. That is the goal, 100. 44th Rugby League in 2019, and it's the 65th attendance in 2019 itself. St Helens Wigan, round 22. Half-time, better than it possibly could have been. St Helens 12, Wigan 4. Well, final seconds. 3, 2, 1. There's the hooter. Full time. St Helens 32, Wigan 10. The first team we've seen Wigan lose to 15 times. In 28 games, that's not too bad, is it? But not a good way to end the week. Started with 16s winning on Tuesday. The Skem, the 16s of Wigan winning on Wednesday against Wakefield. But the seniors can't do it. I can't see me going to Old Trafford in October, and that's being honest.